Good everyone, on this video. Today we have a Talisman Series flyout in the He-51 B-1. I got this Talisman, I think, when I was working on a premium review or something. I honestly don't remember. And to put it simply, I would prefer the C1 purely because of the meme bombs, but I'm more than happy to take another He-51 in my collection and take it out for the Talisman Series. So for those that are new to the channel, since I've had quite a few people come into the channel, you may wonder why the Talisman series is so big. Well, the simple fact of the matter is, I have never bought any talismans in the game. And I know you're immediately thinking, that is bullshit. But trust me, I've never bought a talisman. You can ask my longest reigning community members, I have never bought a talisman. Just thought I'd point that out. Now, normally, in a series of mine, we wouldn't do rollbacks, as I call them. So where we would go back and get the vehicles done that I've gotten talismans for, and then proceed on to the next nation. Because I think in tank forces, we're moving, or we're in Britain. For aircraft, we're almost at Italy. But there's a few things we need to get done first. And by a few, I mean 1, 2, 3, 7. We need to get 7 done. So this is obviously one of them. Then, of course, the German 202, which I was very happy to have received this talisman. This thing, the P3E. And then, of course, the Sea Gladiator Mark 1, which you'd probably seen the video already on this thing. The Swordfish Mark 1, the Beaufort Mark 8, and the Wellington Mark 1C. These are all aircraft that are going to be coming up in the series eventually. We're going to get all these done before we proceed to Italy. But because I'm nice, I'll let you all have a look at what's going on in Italy before we begin. So CL32, BA65, SM79 Sparviera Series 8. I think Harry gave me his talisman by accident. C202EC, and of course the SM91, which has its own little bit of story. But I'll explain why that plane is there anyway. But let's chit chat. How about we go into a match? So, as I said, I just wanted to point out to the new subs and everything, and just in case the new, like the current guys weren't too familiar, I just wanted to point out what's going to be happening, just so you don't get confused. Because obviously, I know the Talisman series is the only series I'm doing this on, but it's because I think the Talisman series is one of those series that kind of deserves that. Because obviously it was one of the first series that I decided to do. Obviously, it's just one of them series that I thought about doing, but obviously because Harry had originally done it, I actually had to ask him for permission. He didn't give a shit, but because I'm obviously wanting to be courteous, I asked him, and I said, well, I've got talismans over the years. And I keep getting them. Would it be alright if I did a Talisman series to, like, get my channel going? And he was like, yeah, go ahead. And, well, look where we are now. But, yeah. Also, this skin, by the way, is not standard on the H51B1. You can unlock this for, I think, 10 kills in the thing. So I originally did have footage recorded for this plane. Like, I did it, like, 2 days ago. But see, Joe did a kind of a mistake. He forgot his talismans. I forgot that I had the 202, the P3E, and, well, I knew I had the British ones, but I didn't know I had the others. So I had to very, like, slowly go to my folder, delete the video that this thing was in, which, I mean, it wasn't a great match anyway, but I got Harry to oblivion. And pretty much scrap the video, and, well, you're now seeing the redo. So, there you go. But, of course, it's going to take us a minute or two to get into the match, but obviously, I was going to elaborate further on the talismans, but I think I've done that already. And the thing is that, obviously, I don't want to delay the Talisman series too much, because, obviously, I know you guys want to see what other talismans I've gotten over the years. But the thing is that we're pretty much nearing the end of the Talisman series for the planes anyway. Because I don't think we've got a lot left. We've obviously got this clump that we've got to do. We've got Italy, France has a couple. Sweden, I think, has like 1 or 2. And Israel has none. So we're pretty much nearing the end of the plane series side. Obviously, you will see tank series, and obviously we do have the other series to do, like the rare vehicle series. So, yeah. Sorry for the abrupt cut there. I had to answer my phone. It was a small call that I had to take. It was something to do with something else that I needed to sort, and I'm going to be doing later today anyway. Anyway, so we've gotten some altitude. Obviously, we do need to keep an eye on stuff like the CL714 and the P400. The team has been doing pretty okay so far. But obviously, on this map, the AA is pretty dang nasty, so we need to be very careful. Because trust me, if you think Harry gets harried a lot on this map, that truck right there, and there's another 2 trucks in the area, I think, somewhere. Yeah, they're even worse than what Harry's ever experienced. That reminds me, we ought to put Harry on a custom match to see how long he lasts against that truck. Ask him in his next video if he ought to do that. Okay, looks like we've got a few people who are going to be self-baiting themselves. Obviously, we are in a biplane, and we're not exactly in the best biplane for the job. But now he's going to stall, so now we'll gladly drop on his ass. That gets rid of him. Okay, we're going to go for tail end Charlie, which is the 405 at the minute. Okay, now it's the CR714. Rudder's playing up a little bit, which is okay. Snapped him like a twig. There's the 405. Oh, that's just mean. What the hell? Oh, hello. There's a pea shooter. Unfortunately for Mr. Pea Shooter, he can't beat us. Sorry, Pea Shooter, buddy. There goes him. That's already 4 kills, Jesus Christ. Come on, I-15. Get the P400. No, go for the P400. Go for the P400. He's fucked. Go for him. Go. I'll let you have this one. Come on. I don't need an ace. What do I do want it? Are you kidding me? That was a 2-round burst, Gaijin. Really? Come on, man. That was a 2-round burst. I didn't want the kill. I'm just gonna let it burn. Oh my god. That was just unnecessarily mean, Gaijin. Like, come on.
Returning to the base.
That was just mean. But yeah, that is not how your matches are gonna go in the H-51. But because that was rather short, let's go for another one. Because I think that's a bit more fair on you guys. I'll see you in match 2. Well, welcome to match 2. Unfortunately, it's on near east, which is not exactly ideal when you're in a biplane this fucking slow. But hey, can't always go where you want. So our first target's probably going to be the D371, or what I am quite concerned about the... Oh god, that's flak. I think he's going to self-bait himself. Okay, it's my job easier. Come here, buddy. There we go. Anything else coming down from out the clouds? Nope. We're going to go for the kite 27 then. Keeping our speed on as best we can. As if this thing has high speed anyway in its name. It doesn't. This thing's not exactly a speed demon. Which is quite slow for a biplane, but I like the H-51s, especially the C model. And obviously the... I do have the B-2H, the old float plane one. Now I don't even think we'll be able to outturn him, even with our biplane status. Oh, nearly had him there. Son of a bitch. He just got more engine power than us. That's the main problem. Come on, team. I am baiting him. I need assistance. The king demands assistance. You are now my servants. See, that's all you need to do is you need to be a king in a Discord server and you can call for backup. And the team will actually support you, which is surprising. There we go. Beautiful. Right, now I'm going to survive the gauntlet of AAA, which is probably worse than engaging a gauntlet of Starlin. And head towards those enemy aircraft coming in now. One of us has just been sniped because he must have Harry syndrome. P400 coming in. We really don't want to take a head-on with that if we can avoid it. And he's targeting me. That's rude. Look, I can make this little puppy dance. See, she's agile. She's not the most agile biplane, but she's just lovely. In before someone says, oh, it's not the most maneuverable biplane in the game, therefore it sucks. And all I'll say to you is, it doesn't matter about turn rate constantly. Sometimes you just gotta have a little bit of character, which this thing does have. Not as much character as the C1 though. That's a 20mm. I do not want to take a head on with that. Nope. Not today, son. Not today. Come on, buddy. I'm baiting him for you. Alright. I'll take it then. There we go. See, this little guy can do some work. It's... This is what I like. I like planes with character. So now the last two are bombers, which I would assume are at high altitude. So what I'll do is I'll just cut back to the hangar once I kill a couple of ground targets, and yeah, I'll see you back in the hangar. Well, welcome back to the hangar. Obviously, as I said, I'd see you all back here. Ended up getting a couple of trucks, which you can see there. Nothing really interesting. They're just AAA trucks. So what did I think to this little plane? Well, I certainly had my fun, and obviously with the next vehicle being something that has its own little bit of story, if you haven't watched to remember in the past episode on it, it certainly is one of those planes that you can just have a little bit of fun in. These He-51s don't really require too much brain cell use, which is perfectly fine if your caffeine has not kicked in like mine hasn't. But, as I said, you don't always need to go full tryhard in War Thunder. I find if you just settle down, slow down a bit, and just have a little bit of fun, you can certainly get some results. But anyway, I'm going to leave you all to it. Obviously, this video has been a bit longer than it normally would, but, you know, I obviously had to do 2 matches, not 1. But, still, I hope you enjoyed it. But anyway, I will see you all on the next one.